So unicorn frappuccinos are officially a thing, and I'm officially obsessed with them. Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this adorable Starbucks unicorn frappuccino polymer clay charm. And this was inspired by Starbucks' new unicorn frappuccino, and this is only available for a limited time, and I just heard about it today. And when I saw it, I thought it was so pretty, and I just had to make a charm inspired by it. And let me know in the comments if you have tried the unicorn frappuccino and what you think of it, or if you're planning on trying it. I definitely want to get it while it's available. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first thing I did was mix up the colors for the unicorn frappuccino. So I mixed together some white and pink clay to make a very light pink. Then I mixed together green and blue to make the teal color, and I decided it was too dark, so I added in some white. And lastly, I made the purple color by mixing together some purple and pink clay. And so once you have all three colors mixed, it's time to make the base of the frappuccino. So I'm just taking all of the colors and I'm pulling off a little bit. I kind of did like equal parts pink and purple and then a little bit less blue, if that makes sense. So I just put down some purple and some pink and then some blue and then some more pink and then some purple, and I just marbled it all together and just keep mixing it until you like it the way that it looks. And a tip that I have is to kind of like pull the clay apart and like bring the part that's on the inside to the outside. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, and that's just because there will be all these really nice swirls on the inside. And once you're happy with how the swirls look, you're going to want to roll it into a cylinder that is slightly smaller at one end than it is at the other end. And then I'm just taking a blade and I'm cutting off the top to make it flat and reshaping it as necessary. And I decided to add a face to mine, but you obviously don't have to if you don't want to. But for the face, I'm just rolling out a coil of black clay and I'm cutting off a very small section for the mouth, and I'm just placing that onto the cylinder, and then I'm taking my dotting tool and making two indentations for the eyes and putting 2 balls of black clay in for the eyes. And to make the rim of the cup, I'm just taking some translucent clay and I'm rolling it out, and then I'm putting that on top of the charm. And I'm just blending together the seam in the back. And to make the bottom part of the cup, I just flattened out some translucent clay and I cut out a small circle and attached it to the bottom of the charm. And to make the whipped cream for the Frappuccino, I'm just taking this Wilton icing tip, and this is size 16, but I know most people use size 14, but this is just what I had. So I'm just taking some white clay and I'm pushing it through the icing tip, and then I'm twisting it around a few times and putting it on top of the Frappuccino. And so now onto the sprinkles. So I mixed together some blue and white clay to get this light blue color, and I also mixed a little bit of teal in with it, but I didn't show that. And then I'm just rolling it out into a very thin log, and you're going to want to make sure that this is really super thin because the sprinkles on the unicorn frappuccino are actually like sugar crystals. And then I did the exact same thing with some hot pink clay and also with some purple clay. And I baked these at 275 for 10 minutes. And once they were baked, I went ahead and took a blade and I cut each strand into super tiny pieces, and I just did this for all 3 colors. And once I had finished making all of my sprinkles, I went ahead and I took a little bit of translucent liquid Sculpey, and you could also use Fimo Deco Gel or just Sculpey Bacon Bond. It's the same thing as TLS, but yeah, I just took some of that and I painted it onto the top of the whipped cream, and then I put sprinkles onto the TLS to make them stick. And once that was done, I made the straw, so I just rolled out a log of green clay and I cut out a small section, and then I used a dotting tool to poke a hole into the whipped cream, and I attached the straw in with some TLS to make sure that it stayed. And this part is obviously optional, but I decided to make mine into a charm, so I just added an eye pin, and I like to put TLS on my eye pin before putting it in, just so that it stays put. And then you'll just want to go ahead and bake your charm according to your package directions. And once my charm had cooled, I printed out a couple different size Starbucks logos, and I decided to go with the one in the middle here, and I just cut that out and I attached it to the charm with some glaze, and I just went ahead and glazed the whole entire charm. And when I glaze my charms, I like to attach them to a paper clip so that I can glaze all of the sides and just hang it up to dry like this. And this is how the finished charm came out, and I think that this is so pretty. I am so in love with this. And yes, so thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're not already and you'd like to be, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, Musical.ly, and Tumblr. They're all Weiler Megs. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!